Hello, in this video I'll explain how to solve for conditional input demand functions from a fixed proportions production function. We'll start with this fixed proportions production function. The firm's output, Q, is going to be the minimum of 2L or 5K. L is units of labor, K units of capital. So we're going to solve for the conditional input demand for labor and the conditional input demand for capital. The conditional input demand for labor is a cost minimizing quantity of labor conditional on the output level and input prices. To calculate the optimal input mix, we're going to set 2L equal to 5K. So we look at these arguments here in parentheses and we just set them equal to one another. If 2L is greater than 5K, this is not going to be the optimal input mix for producing a given level of output. The firm is spending excess money on labor without receiving any added input. On the other hand, if 2L is less than 5K, the firm is spending excess money on capital without receiving any additional output from that. The optimal input mix then occurs when 2L equals 5K. So rewriting that 2L equals 5K, now we're just going to set Q equal to part of that expression, the 2L part, and now solve for L, dividing through by 2. That is going to be the conditional input demand for labor. So if the firm wanted to produce 10 units of output, 10 divided by 2 is 5. The firm would use 5 units of labor. Note that the input prices don't appear in conditional input demands from the fixed proportions production function because there's only one sensible way to produce any given level of output, which is going to be independent of prices. That is, so imagine isoquant from a fixed proportions production function. The firm will always be producing at the kink or the elbow of that isoquant. And now let's get the conditional input demand for capital. So set Q equal to the other part of this expression, the 5K, and now solve for K. The conditional input demand for capital is Q divided by 5. And if the firm, once again, wanted to produce 10 units of output, 10 divided by 5 means the firm would use 2 units of capital. All right, that is it.